Okay, 1, 2. We'll try this again. Alright, hey guys. I am recording this for the second time right after I literally just recorded it, but for some reason OBS was like, haha, Bailey, this is your first voiceover and it's not going to record because, yeah, your luck sucks. Alright, so this is the second time I'm going to record this. I was already nervous the first time. Now I got to do it all over again. But I mean, good practice, I guess, alright? But, hey. It's me, Bailey. This is my first little talk over for a speed build. I've only uploaded one speed build on this channel. It was my childhood home, and I just want to do more, you know? I love speed building. I don't mean that by just building. I love watching it. That's how I got into it, actually. Like, I found Little Simsy, and then I found Sim Supply and a couple of other channels, and I just started watching a bunch and a bunch of mostly Little Simsy speed builds. I just really like, I think her voice really just calms and she has good stories. And they're just, yeah, I don't know what it is, but I have fallen in love with speed building. I want to try it myself because I loved building when I was younger in The Sims. I'm not the best, but I like it. It's fun. And I was like, you know what? Screw it. We're just going to do it. So, yeah, I thought I'd do the 5x5 like mini challenge house type of a deal and see how I liked it and how it went. And I really do like it. I went for like a modernish feel, which I think all tiny houses kind of go for, and like with the green and like the wood paneling is kind of what I wanted. It kind of gets away from me later on, you'll see, but it was pretty easy in the bathroom because I really love decorating bathrooms. I don't know what it is. Hopefully other people can understand, like relate to this, but they're so soothing to decorate bathrooms. I don't know why. Like I think because it just looks so clean, and like a clean bathroom is just, I don't know, pleasant to me, I guess. But yeah, you'll see me struggle a little bit with the flooring and the wallpaper, like kind of right now, and also on through the video. I try and change it a bit. I'm really bad at the comboing. I don't know why. I think it's, I think it's because basically, when I started getting into this recently with the building, I bought a lot of the packs, not all of them. I do not have that kind of money, but I bought like a bunch of the bundles and stuff that saved me money, and I kind of got everything as an influx, like all the items like right away, and I didn't really take the time to look at each of them because all there was so many from so many packs all at once, you know what I mean? So I was just kind of like, oh well, so I just kind of started building and going through and just clicked what I liked. But I feel like if I look through them all, it'll probably help me in the future because I'm sure the pros at speed building could do this like in half the time that it took me to build this. But you know, I'm proud of myself. I'm learning. I think that's the most important thing. I'm learning, so I'm happy to be doing this. And yes, I thought it was like the perfect day to do this. I haven't built in a while in The Sims, so I was ready, and it was my first day of school, coincidentally, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go home, and I'm in the mood to speed build. So yeah, I did that. It was a very fun first day of class, let me tell you, because I literally had one class. It was from 12:30 to 1:30, and then I was done. So I got to sleep in. I woke up a little early, laid in bed, played on my phone, watched some Twitch, and then went to school. And I'm taking a really cool class. If you guys don't know, I am a fifth year in archaeology. Go Laura Croft, and I'm taking this really cool new class called Computer Applications in Archaeology, and we learned today we're going to be dealing a lot with programming, so we're going to do like 3D modeling, 3D printing, maybe even deal with some drones for mapping, and do like artifact hacking, which I guess means taking like two old technologies, mashing them together into one. So like one example he showed us was a student last year for the class took a Swiss Army knife and put in like projectile points into it as like the knives. It's kind of like that. I have no idea what I'm gonna do, but I think I'm really gonna love that class. So I'm excited for this semester, I guess you could say. And yeah, here is the kitchen. This is where kind of the green got away from me because it's kind of hard to have green appliances or green wood like accents because I feel like green wood and appliances do not look good at all. Looks kind of poopy in my opinion. So I went with these because they're like a modern tiny house feel, at least to me. And you'll see I'm about to move the kitchen around quite a bit. I wasn't like happy with where the bed was, so I thought maybe I'd change it around just to try it out and put it in that other corner where the fridge is because I thought it would look a little better. It didn't. You'll see. I switch it back. Spoiler alert, but I was just kind of like, Bailey, no. But yeah. And I love that fridge from Parenthood. That might sound really random, but it's so beautiful. That's like the only fridge I use now since I've gotten parenthood. I like the way it looks. I mean, it's not very modern or anything. It's more futurist, but yeah. Yeah, and see, I didn't like it. It looked way more closed off, and I think tiny homes, of course, they have such an open feel. So I was like, ooh, we're gonna just go back to normal. So you'll see a cute little, an interesting little zoom back. Let's see. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Look at that. Oh, that looks so cool. I literally could watch that all day. That sounds really weird. It reminds me of when The Sims actually like shows like little previews of builds or like creator builds of the week, and they show like that really fast thing. And it kind of looks like that. So I really like that. And yeah, this is where I'm trying to figure life out, you know? I wanted to add in like a TV and a computer, even though I was like, plants, green, this person's going to be like a really environmental friendly person who would live here. But they love to rack up their electricity bill with their computers and stuff. So I don't know. I just feel like I need to add that because if I lived in a tiny home, I would really want that. Like I really do love the ideas of tiny homes, and I think I could go and like live in one for like a week or something for like funsies, which I know people don't do just for fun. They like literally live there forever kind of thing, but I feel like I would really enjoy that experience to see what it's like, but personally I could not. I need the room for my computer, for everything else, and tiny homes would just not. I mean, maybe it would if you built like the properish one, but nah. So yeah, I thought it was really cool. And rugs. Ugh, again with the rugs, I need to go through all these different items. Not that you get a ton of rugs from expansion packs, I don't think, but I just need to familiarize myself with rugs because I probably take the longest with rugs when it besides floor and wallpaper. I don't again don't know what it is, but it's just like I struggle really hard and I would like to work on that and fix it. And these paintings are my favorite. I think they're mostly a lot of people's favorites because you can change them up so much because sometimes paintings get really repetitive or like the ones you want specifically that like just fit perfectly. And this is where I played with things a bit, I guess. I was like, oh, maybe they'd lay in bed and look at the TV like that. And then I was like, you know what? We're gonna move it around just a little bit. And it was a pretty cool experience to try today at least. I liked it. So yeah, let me know what you guys would like to see next for a speed build. I would love to like hear ideas because I don't know what else. I did make a speed build a while ago from like a vampire-ish mansion for like a vampire family. And I really like the main floor, but the top floor just kind of got away from me. It's a lot of like I have like a video game machine and like a laundry room. It's not very vampire-y in the end, but it's like it's a modern vampire family home in the 21st century. So I don't know. Maybe I'll upload that, but it is like 30-ish minutes, and I was like, ooh, that seems kind of long. Like I know it doesn't matter. Like there's no rules to speed building, but I was like, that's kind of long. I'm not too sure. I think like I wanted to start off with these voiceovers with like smaller increments of time. Like I'm sure I could talk for half an hour. I have no issue with that. I mean, I stream on Twitch a lot, and that's where I kind of started with pushing myself and talking. So go follow me. It's just Bayface with 3 E's, and now with speed building and talking, it's like, oh, I kind of just got to continuously do it. So I'm a little nervous with this. So I'm sorry, pardon me. I don't know what words to use properly, but if I'm rambling a lot or like I kind of make weird things or pauses, forgive me. I am new to this. I am learning how to do a voiceover by just doing it. I know, kind of weird, but yeah. And again, with the Twitch thing, I have built a lot on Twitch actually. One of my very favorite builds that I've done and I'm very proud of because it's the most downloaded on the gallery is a beach house. I was so happy with it. I kind of wish I did it as a speed build, but I had a lot of fun on it building on Twitch and I had a lot of input from my viewers and it was really fun. So yeah, if you want to, this house is also of course on the gallery. If you want to check it out, it's just Bloom29 for my username, which comes from the show Winx Club, if you have ever heard of it. I was really obsessed as a child, so when I made my origin account, it was Bloom29, which was a lot of my accounts when I was younger, but it's back to Bayface, because that's just the OG name, besides Bloom29. But yeah, I have that up there, and I have a couple of other builds. I built a museum recently. It's very ugly. I almost want to take it down from the gallery, fix it, and then put it back out because it doesn't really look like one. Kind of looks a little crazy. And then here's the windows. The windows were kind of, I wasn't sure. I wanted to look very open, but it was kind of in awkward spots. And then that weird thing out of that wall, I didn't know what that was. I struggled to like figure it out, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna cover it up with some bushes. It's fine. No one's gonna notice except when they look at this video. If anyone ever sees this video, I was like, it's fine. It's fine, Bailey. And that calendar, oh boy, I love that cat calendar. It's so cute. And that's my little accent of green. I'm like, oh, it's green. It works. Sneak it in there. And then here, this is just a little detailed moment. I know it probably doesn't make a big difference, but to me it does. I really like those tiny little details that you can put in like this, where it's just like perfect. You know what I mean? It's just because in real life people would have things down in that part, but sometimes when you build in The Sims, like I personally, I would just leave it and go on. But I was like, I'm gonna add that, more realistic, very pretty, and then I add more plants because it's like I need more plants in this house. I need more plants in my life. I don't even have plants in real life because I would literally kill them. I'm not very good, but I love using them in games. And also, I live in Canada, harsh winters. I don't know how people keep plants alive during that time of the year if they bring them inside or anything, but you know what? Maybe I'll try eventually. Maybe try with a succulent, which is like the most basic, easiest plant to take care of, I think. I could be wrong. Maybe some plants are harder to take care of in that sense, but oh well. And then the bathroom. Ugh, I really wanted that bathrobe. I don't know why. I was like, I feel like they need a bathrobe in here. And I don't even use a bathrobe, but I was like, bathrobe is key. But I got rid of it. It wasn't working. And I almost forgot a mirror. Like this part, I was like, oh my god, a mirror. I was like freaking out. I was like, how could I forget? You live in a house and you don't have a mirror, I would go insane. Not in like a vein where like you have to look at yourself constantly, but it's more like, if you have to like cut your hair or like get pick like pluck your eyebrows or something in a mirror, you need it. And then we moved on to the outside. I was initially going to do the outside in the beginning, but I was like, no, let's do this in order, kind of a thing. You're going to see a jump cut right away because, oh boy, oh baby, there's the jump cut. It was a lot. Like, I started putting things everywhere because I wanted it to be like a very green kind of like home, like get that sense, but kind of started to overpower it with those pretty plants, like those hanging flowers. I love them so much, but they didn't work with this house. I wanted to use them so bad. It reminds me of like a fairy house, so now I really want to make a fairy house. So I'll have to look into that, look at some inspiration pics, and maybe do like a little fairy house with those flowers because they are so pretty, like into a little forest area. I think it would be gorgeous. And one thing I really like to do, I'm sure this is probably like people are like, yeah, you do that. That's what makes sense, is you match the environment around you in the sim lots. That's what I try and do when I look at plants. I forget most of the time, but then I start to do it again. And I'm like, oh wait, let's just match like the neighboring plants and it'll look more like better. And then I got a little more extravagant with fountains. I don't know if someone would have fountains like with this little house. Again, they're racking up the electricity bill, but they're about the environment and how they're kind of wasting water, but it looks pretty. So I thought it worked out. And we're getting close to 13 minutes, so I'm going to try and cut off here. But, like, subscribe, comment, let me know what you guys like to see next. All those crazy stuffs. And follow me everywhere on social media. I'll link it down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.